The heavens are smiting me. Uh-huh. And what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my book. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. To pay off my debts, I had wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough more. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn...
Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is...
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never...
That's your business. The question is...
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on.
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to...
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's... Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now.
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the...
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days...
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please...
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my...
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my...
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
What a bountiful harvest! Like reading, huh, Mr.
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Shincho? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell—
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you—
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole arm—
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But not—
There you are, eavesdropper.
No, my sword!
Let me
Oh,
amuse
reveal,
myself.
guys! Nice and spicy! Spread this on the side!
That was
Let me amuse myself.
You're toast! Axe fry pan, it's the fire!
The more, the merrier.
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy!
Rain out!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more—
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who— It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level. He mentioned Gentry Mautai.
That idea works, but
Me? I have other things to look—
you really have stuff to do?
Wow, so that's how that—
Ugh, this guy is so Fine, from now on, he shall be known as— Guhua?
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain. Off we go! Off we go!
Who goes there? Really? The master's dealing...
Urgent business? So...
I'm sorry. The master is no, I'm sorry. I beg for you.
Well, luckily for...
Thank you.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Anyway, seems like the VIP... In that case, let's get our... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Now that's what I call treasure.
I understand. I do.
The
But it's nothing.
That would be most We are willing to... You may suddenly...
I understand. I am indebted.
We shall see.
Darn that old man.
So, Mr. Gentry, who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress?
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion on land.
When actually, all you meant was...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying...
The course of action we must take is now clear, my liege. For reasons, there is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to... The Feiyun Commerce Guild...
Well, why would you want to get them involved? Since we got to Liyue, having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to have...
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just...
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you, near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey!
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
With a view.
Surely prevail with this year's masterful chefs.
Excuse us,
A letter? Oh, don't mind me.
can we actually...
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. From your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm.
Hi. You want... Well, that's sad. None are in writing. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Good day, my friend. Oh, no, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. Too much hassle, not enough return. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down. All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need. All of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line.
I want to help.
This world is...
Why the long face? You're alive.
By royal decree. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Hello there.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun. As it happens, I do have a batch of Corlapis. The original buyer's price.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. Look, you have your problem.
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that.
Wait, surely there's. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? Oh, thank you very much.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose.
No rest for the wicked.
Another one? Oh yeah! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Feiyun Commerce Guild to...
Oz, reveal thyself!
Windblade!
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of Corlapis. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that... Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Why the long face?
Here, we've...
Oh,
done and dusted! We make a great team, now for the final stop on our Corla...
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mouth-sized thugs have been mysterious. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the... I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch app, but Gentry mouth-sized thugs could still come back after I...
If Paimon told you, they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get... But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you 1,000,000 times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently...
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as I...
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work! What exactly have you been doing all this?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd, Divine Halberd, and Ominous Sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But how blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with...
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
It's not, But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good. Thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? So go on then, tell me, what are we doing?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic. Turns Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. One to whom I am in debt. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat a master, if you please. Seize their core lapis!
No, my sword!
The hunter comes. The hunted.
With the wind!
I summon thee!
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind, witness the power of
By royal decree!
Prepare yourself.
Disappear!
Can't run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off! The core lapis.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you...
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am...
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager.
Drats! I've been played like a...
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let 3 times the market rate sounds...
How dare you
Deep breaths now. This is a simple On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I think...
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading Guhua geek. So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through and...
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very... You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that...
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could I did nothing. and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, to have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the... Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered...
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just delayed.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the... Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Cheng family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end... everything was riding on this. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my fun.
Wow, that's the second...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal... what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Tevat Travel. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small... My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
What was that?
Oh, nothing. That little rascal